Hello everybody, my name is Poonam. I am here with your NCERT Business Studies for 12th Standard Part 1 and Part 2. In my future videos to come, you will learn the whole business studies for class 12. So stay tuned with our channel. Let's begin with Part A. In Part A, we have 8 chapters where you are going to study the basic concept of management, its principles and 5 functions of management. Let's start studying the first chapter of Part A, Nature and Significance of Management. Before you understand the nature and significance of management, you need to understand what is management. Management is just an art, the art which will help you to get things done from others. It is just a technique or skill required how you can get your work done by working with them or asking them to do the work for you. Take an example. Assume your teacher has given you and your team a project to complete it within 2 days. You are the team leader. Now, as a team leader, how well you get the project completed working with your team members within time, and that is what called as management in business. Now, let's look after the definition of management. Management can be defined as the process of getting things done with the aim of achieving organizational goals effectively and efficiently. So, management here is a process where you have to get the things done from others. Now, what is the aim behind getting the things done? Your aim should be to achieve the organizational goals like earning profit, capturing the market, growing the business, etc. Also, you have to get your work done effectively and efficiently. Effectively means you have to complete your work within time, and efficiently means not only completing the work within time but completing it with cost benefit, meaning there should be benefit behind your work completed. Next, we will study something more about management in the characteristics of management. First characteristics is goal-oriented process. Management is done keeping some aim or goal in mind. Such aim or goal is predetermined, meaning the company has already decided what goal or objective they have to achieve in future. So according to that, they will utilize or apply the available resources in the business so that they can achieve their stated goal. The next characteristics is pervasive. In simple English, pervasive means something that is present everywhere in all parts. Management is also same, which is present everywhere. It is universal in nature. Management is something which is not only applied in business organizations, but it is applied even at your schools, hospitals, temples, as well as it is perfectly applied in your house also. Doesn't mind what is the size or nature or location of such organization, but management is applied even in our day-to-day life. Next, continuous, meaning management should be a continuous process. It should not be something which is done once and forgotten for the whole year. We can call any organization to have good management only when they apply functions of management like planning, organizing, staffing, etc. again and again in their daily activities. These functions of management like planning. What is planning? Planning means you have to think or decide in advance what you have to do. Next, organizing. Organizing means you have to assemble or arrange the things required for your business. Staffing means recruiting or selecting the required candidates to work in an organization. Directing means guiding or instructing the people what work they have to do in an organization. And last, controlling means you need to keep control or you need to keep all the activities of the business organization within limits. Our next characteristics of management is group activity. Here you understand management is something which should not be done or followed by one individual in the organization, but it is to be followed by all the members in an organization. So it is called as group activity. There are many people working in an organization, so management has to manage, control or coordinate or keep balance the activities of different people in the organization. These different people are all treated as one team or one group. because these different people are working towards achieving one desired objective, that is the common goal of business organization. So management is a group activity. Next, management is a dynamic function. Management is not constant or static in nature. Management keeps changing as the business environment is changing. According to the changing need, time, taste, preference of the people, management also keeps changing itself. The principles and functions of management are modified as the environment of business is also changing. Now, the way things were managed in any business organization in 1990s is totally different from the way how things are managed in today's life. Lastly, management is an intangible force. Management is something which can't be seen and touched but can be felt. You can feel the management of any business organization. Looking at the activities of any business organization, you can judge whether that organization is having a good management system or no. That's all from me in this video. Hope you understood the meaning, definition, and characteristics of management. Thank you.